Good afternoon, everybody. This is Rupali Vora. I am Director for Quality Control and Resources. I think my unique background gives me a better perspective in understanding the issues that our DBA population faces. I have a degree in pharmacy from India, and then I worked in a pharmaceutical company in marketing and management, and then I moved to US and did my master's in library and information science. So I have experience across 3 streams of humanities, business and STEM. And then I have experience in learning in 2 different countries. And let me tell you, it gives me a unique perspective to your issues. So let's ask, why quality in DBA? Why quality in process? The first question we have to ask is, what are we trying to accomplish? Why are we here? Do we want to become problem solvers? Do we want to become critical thinkers? Or we are just trying to pass by? And why would you pass by? Simply because you are spending so much money, you are spending so many years, and you're also being away from your family and friends. Why would you not ask for more? Why wouldn't you demand more from your professors, from your university, from yourself? Why couldn't you become the problem solvers? And how will you know that a change is an improvement? And what changes can result in improvement? Well, unless we try, we are not going to find out. So what are we going to try? Research, analyze and interpret data. And how do you think that change is going to result in improvement? There's only one way to know. Unless we do it, we don't know it, right? And what about the focused work? Use the resources, use whatever you are being given and being afforded by your faculty. And so there is, think over what you're doing and how you're doing. Let's go over to the next slide and see what all we can change to make whatever we are doing better, a quality work. So there is a PDSA model, which is quality in learning. It is called PDSA Cycle for Learning and Improvement. What it talks about is plan. As simple as that. When you plan who, when, how, where, when you're ready to answer those questions, that's when your journey begins. What will happen if we try something different? Get ready to take risks. You are in business. You want to become somebody different. You don't want to remain what you are. So if you are going to if you start asking these questions, who, when, how, where, you surely will start looking for those answers. And that's the next step. Let's try it. Let's document everything. Let's carry out the plan. What are the resources we have? Who is going to help us? How it's going to happen? When it's going to happen? Once you start planning and putting down these things, the next step comes is the studying, complete data analysis. And especially for DBA students, data analysis should be the main goal because that's your bread and butter. You should be analyzing data on daily basis. That's what your research will be about. That's any part of the research you do for DBA, your data analysis is needed. Now that data analysis is useful only if you have planned, if you have documented everything, and there is you are kind of able to compare the predictions and summarize. And then the part comes where act, implement. What next? Did it work? Not until you try it. And what if it doesn't work? We try again until we find that unique spot which has been created for us. And how do we do this? How will this is tied to the quality, because the minute you start planning, minute you start documenting, minute you start data analysis, minute you start implementing those ideas which you have in your plan, it automatically changes the level of your involvement. It automatically changes the level of the involvement of your faculty, because now you're showing the interest in it. Now you're excited about what you're doing. And that's what the quality is all about. On the journey, what are the resources which you can use? What are the tools that you can use? We are providing Learn, which is our online subscription database. There's open courseware, because I know when you research, you may not receive everything you want in one place. You may not get all your articles in one place. And then you can go out and look into the open courseware, which is provided by MIT, which is provided by Harvard, which is provided by UCs. APA, writing style to be used. APA citation maker, create citation filling the appropriate fields. Create annotated bibliography. Research organizers, grammar and plagiarism checkers. Use Grammarly. There are tons and tons of tools for you to use to make your work quality work, make your work sound better, and gives you a big picture of how you're going to proceed with your work. Don't get overwhelmed. Break it down in pieces. Once the puzzle is broken down in pieces, it's very easy to go back and fit it instead of having a jumble of small pieces up in front of you. So I hope this helps, and thank you so much for listening.